I start with a short video of the COVID cases in this year, and maybe you can just have a look at what you have done during the year yourself. So it all started in China. Some COVID cases are starting. And then, as I said, it started in Italy, basically. And then it jumped to the Americas. And that was about the time we went on lockdown in Switzerland. We were lucky that in the middle of June, we went back to school because cases went down quite a bit. And you can see now that some other countries are picking up. And we actually in school up to the summer holidays, and we still are, but at the moment, as you know, cases are increasing again all over the world. And basically what I wanted to do is to see whether you can do some data visualizations in Snap, whether this is possible. And as you can see, it works quite nicely. So we are now in September. We were still thinking that we are somehow okay, and then cases exploded all over Europe again. And as you will see, the situation is not all that good at the moment. So we are going into December, and 6th of December is the last day I actually had data from, because I put this presentation together about 1 week ago. Now, let's see what I'm trying to achieve. 2006, I was teaching students R, and it's quite difficult to teach 8th graders R. So I thought when I saw what was possible in Snap, maybe this could be a way to really do statistics and data visualizations with students. So I followed the typical 3 steps to get the data, transform it, and visualize it. And actually, it's quite simple in Snap, because you can just drag your data into Snap, and then you've got it in the form of a table. So that's really the easy part. And then you can transform the data. So you need some things like getting the labels, getting the data. I did this to get the column, which is interesting because I was tired of looking for the 3rd or 4th or 5th column or whatever. You can group data according to certain criteria, and as in R, you can map over data and apply functions. Then there are some more advanced techniques like sorting, which is great because if you have to program your sort routine yourself, it's a pain. For each is very simple, and then the pipe functionality is also great because you can apply a number of steps to your data. Then you've got the visualization part on a map, which is basically 4 steps. You set up a central, the center of your map, you set the zoom level, so the whole world, or maybe a country, or even a city, or a street neighborhood. You can use the style, and then you just switch to that costume. It will display your map. And with a longitude and latitude blocks, you can just go to this place. And what I basically did was just pointing or drawing a point in different sizes on the map. So the problem is I have a quite fast computer, but it's not fast enough to do a live demonstration. So I took another idea from somebody, just saving the trails for each day, putting them into costume, and then you animate over all these costumes. And that's the way you get the animation you've seen at the beginning. Now, if you want to have a look at it, you find the link here, and also in the Snap forum. You can read my blog, and if you have time, go and look at the Media Computation Data Science course by Jagda and Jens. It's a really great course. I've learned a lot, and yeah, it's definitely worth it and still open. Thanks a lot.